And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. Broadcasting you live on TradingView. And today it's, yes, we had technical problems yesterday. Okay, so we are going to continue today. So this is a sound check, everybody. Would you be so kind and type in the chat that you can hear my voice and see my screen? TradingView is still in beta streaming, everybody. So we have technical problems time to time. Can you hear me? Let me see, maybe in here. Can you see my screen, everybody? Would you be so kind and please type in the chat, yes, I can hear your voice, see your screen. Miss Diane Green, yes, see it and hear. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay, so let's continue today, right? We're going to how to trade the sideways channel consolidation in market structure, right? Let's start in here. And as from the previous lessons, everybody remember we have two types of market structure, right? We could have the up market structure, up market wave, and we can have down market structure, down market wave, right? So the lesson today, and of course then we have consolidation, something like this, 1 2 3 4 5, and clone and clone. One more time. Where is the here? Clone. And here is the trick, everybody, you know. We need to understand that the pair and when this consolidation appears in market structure, makes sense? So one more time, you know. And here is going to be down, right? Up and down, consolidation, something like this. And like this. Or it may be somewhere like this, something like this, and one more clone. Hello DMW, how are you? Or something like this. And those are different levels, right? So this would be consolidation, right? And this would be the upper band and the lower band, and here will be the lower band, right? Now, and moving forward for the beginner trader, everybody, we learned about some pivot points, right? We learned about pivot points. Let's go to here and something like here, okay? And we have a pivot point here, pivot point here, pivot point here, right? Pivot point up in here, resistance, support, whatever down in here, right? And still many times, you know, we have still in between too, like in here. Good morning, Zuelius. How are you? So let's go step by step, everybody, and let's address first this one. Okay, we have an up wave, right? And we have this kind of consolidation. It's moving up and down, and we have the two pivot points. So here is the lesson today, everybody. For the beginner trader, you know, where is the highest probability? Probability. Okay, so one more time, you know, trading concepts, plural. So number one, consolidations are a normal part of the overall structure and trends. And number two, consolidation must end, right? One day or another, one day or another. So knowing that the consolidation are a normal part of the overall structure and trends, consolidation must end one day or another. So if this is true, you know, what do you say? What has the greatest or the highest probability? Should we be looking, everybody, to buy support, or should we be looking to sell resistance? What do you think? And when we trade, it doesn't matter 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart, 2-hour chart, daily, you know, whatever. So should, oh, passion, can I buy and sell? Sure, we can do anything, right? But should we be selling? Should we be selling, or should we be buying? Consolidation. Remember, everybody, don't be shy, don't be scared. There is no right or wrong. We are here to talk. So let's make a poll, everybody. Who in here would like to remember? There is no right or wrong, but this is the error, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, we confirm the consolidation. Should we be buying this consolidation, or should we be selling this consolidation? Zuelio says buy. What about you, Miss Diane? What about you, Pickles, Time Freezer, Sultan? What do you think? Zuelio says buy. And we learned, not yesterday, everybody, because we had technical problems. I couldn't log into the streaming. But what it was Monday on Tuesday, we learned about, right? Counter trend line, change in the short-term trend. And remember, everybody, if this is your first time with us, please go back to the streamings and start to watch the course from lesson number 1. What is technical market structure? Anybody else? Zuelius says bye. Teacher Zuelius, can I short the market too? Can I short the market in here? One last time. Arrow. Teacher Zuelius, can I buy short the market? Can I sell in here one last time? DMW, buy. Oh, thank you very much, everybody. Sure, I have 20 seconds delay on the chat too. Yes, but it's riskier than buy. Okay, great. So yes, based on this logic, everybody, you know, the highest probability is to buy, right? Okay. Now let's move forward. Okay. I'm going to give you a tricky question, everybody. I'm going to give you a tricky question. Pay attention. Once the market breaks out of consolidation, something like this, is it wise to buy? Question mark in here. So we were buying, right? We were buying because this consolidation, it's part of the up structure, up market wave, right? It went through, it broke out of consolidation. So is it wise to buy in here? Those are called, for the beginner trader, those are called the breakout entries. Is it wise for us to enter here, everybody? Remember, there is no right or wrong. So the market was up and down, up and down. We were buying consolidation. The market went out, right? Because the consolidation must end one day or another. Should we be selling or should we be buying? What do you think? So let's talk about the buy, right? Let's talk about buying and going long. Now wait for the retracement to see the proper direction. Well, here is the retracement and the market still going up. It's a tricky question, really. For the beginner trader, tricky question. The market broke through and it's moving up. Time freezer, hello. Okay, if you buy in here, where should the stop loss go? Everybody? If you buy on this retest, and this happens every time, right? If we buy on the retest, where should the stop loss go? Everybody? Remember, beginner traders rule. Stop loss goes on the pattern that we are trading. Stop loss goes on the pattern traded. So one more time, here was the breakout, right? Let's put a small quadrant. This was the breakout. Arrow, come on, trading view. Arrow. Breakout, small quadrant, retest. And we can also draw a counter trend line break in here, right? So counter trend line break in here, right? So we can be buying this. Where should the stop loss go? Time freezer, DMW's values. Miss Green, what do you think? Don't be shy, everybody. Don't be afraid to talk. There is no right. So the stop loss goes on the pattern traded. What pattern are we trading? Passion, what patterns do we have? Well, one pattern is the channel. This would be one pattern, And so if you are going long, everybody, on the sideways channel, where should the stop loss go? The stop loss should go down here, right? Now, another pattern that you could be trading is the uptrend, right? So this becomes once the market breaks out of the sideways movement, sideways channel, relevant highs and lows. Not every low is sideways channel, and the stop loss goes on the relevant low. Or this one, or this one. And even though this is a breakout entry, everybody, and the market retested the channel, what is the challenge here? Risk-reward ratio. One more time, because we have a pivot point up in here. So if this would be the reward, right? Come on, trading. So this would be the reward, right? What about the risk? So if my stop loss is down in here, trade another color, right? So violet. Or if my risk is the channel, you know, oh, I want to put my stop loss in the safest place. Well, right? Can I enter? Everybody, this is where we as beginner traders, we lose many times. Agreed? Yes or yes? We are seeing a breakout, everybody, right? On the 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart. We are seeing a breakout, right? Something like this. We are buying the breakout as soon as we are in the market is going to do something like this. Happens all the time to the beginner trader. And it's normal. True or true, everybody? This was the breakout I was looking at, you know, on the 15-minute chart, 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart, whatever. And finally, right, finally, once that the market and in a few hours, you know, or half a day or 1 day, this would happen to my trade. And I would scratch my head and I would think, man, this is always happening to me, right? Downtrend too. You know, this is the consolidation, up and down, and then bam, it would be a breakout. As soon as I enter selling, shorting the market, right, the market does this. Right now, 2 pairs are doing this, you know, quite a lot of time. NZD CAD would be an example, and EURGBP would be an example. AUD NZD too. True or true, everybody? And this is why there is something that we are not aware of. Make sense? So, passion, can we go long or short? Yes, you can. You can do anything. Passion, can we buy here? You know, yes, you can, but it's not wise. Why not? Because you have a pivot point up in here. So the risk reward is questionable, you know, and there is no right or wrong. This is the challenge. Yes, but what if we put our stop loss on the first low? Well, true, right? This would be an entry on the smaller scale, right? But what if this low is not relevant? This is from the previous lessons, everybody. A relevant low and high, relevant lows and highs are borders between extension, retracement, extension. So the lesson today, everybody, don't buy every breakout that you see. Try to figure out the big picture. Moving forward, right? So what is the big picture? The structure, the big market wave, those are the big pictures, right? Now let's address the more challenging one, you know, the more challenging consolidation. We are passed over the first one. Now we are here. We are here. Everybody, what would you say? What is the, talking about probabilities, would be, do we have a greater chance to win buying the market or selling or shorting the market? And remember, there is no right or wrong. Trading concepts here. Consolidations are a normal part of the overall structure and trends. Consolidation must end one day or another. Teachers, well, you are courageous. Come on, man. What should we do here? What do you think? This one was easy, right? Oh, let's buy because we are at the start of the market wave or start of the extension. Zueli says buy one more time. Are you sure? What do you have here in between? Look at this line. look at this line in between. See everybody, beginner traders, this is not the, and we're going to learn about the Fibonacci in about a month or two. You know, those two levels, time freezer, buy, those two levels are not the same, everybody. This was a buy, yes, this was, you know, remember from the previous lessons, everybody, I was telling you that consolidation, the market does this, then the market can do something like this, right? Or also the market can start doing the small consolidation and then it's going to expand to a bigger consolidation. Remember previous lessons? Zuelio, stay out. But I don't want to stay out. Fair answer, stay out. You know? So let's learn something today, everybody. You know, it depends how we address the area. Okay? So what do you mean? Give me a second, I'm going to explain. Trade another pattern. So if we, Zuelius, I didn't say that you were wrong, okay? But beginner traders, I'm going to delete this. Just give me a second. Delete. It depends on the visual. Okay, so if the, so this is a pivot point, and up in here we have a pivot point, and we are in between the two pivot points, right? So from this perspective, everybody, you know, the buy would still be the best option. Make sense? Risk reward ratio, it's right. So, but this is one perspective. And because we are, the consolidation is bouncing up and down on the pivot point, what could happen? Well, it could happen, just give me a second. Delete. What could happen? Something like, so 1, 2, we have a confirmed consolidation, and something like this could happen. You know, difficult times to go up, but it will go, you know, because it's consolidation, then could do something like this, you know, stubborn in here, the market, right? And then finally something like this. So, and this is normal market behavior, everybody. Pair to check this one, everybody, EURGBP. EURGBP, great pair to check on this, how the market is behaving, why it's behaving, right? So talking about probability, this still works, but remember that maybe the market is going to push on the smaller channel, right? So, and what is another lesson here? It's emotional. This is stressful in here. Okay, professional traders not. We are trained and skilled emotionally, you know. It still pisses me off, right? But at least I'm not stressed, you know. But beginner traders, you know, when this happens, oh, I'm going to buy because it goes up and down and up and down. And remember, our take profit level is up in here, right? We are buying and selling consolidation. We are buying support and selling resistance. So I'm buying here and the market hits the ceiling and reverse. And I'm buying here, hits the ceiling and reverses. And I'm thinking, man, you know, and here is the tricky part for our brain as beginner traders. Oh man, maybe I'm positioned wrong, right? I'm buying here, the market goes up and goes down, right? What the beginner trader does, and what if this slow, it's a little bit, what does the beginner trader do in here? Which is normal, we've all been there, you know. Come on, arrow, okay. So I bought the market in here, you know, everything is cool. I understand that I have a greater chance of success, but the market goes up, 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 and reverses and makes just slightly, for a few pips, a lower low. What I'm going to start to think, everybody, as a beginner trader, happens every time too, and it makes sense and it's normal. I bought in here, you know, and the market made a lower low. The beginner trader's brain is going to start to think what? Positioned wrong. This is what the beginner trader's brain is going to see, everybody. It's not going to see consolidation anymore. Change color. What? This one. The beginner trader's brain is not going to see consolidation anymore, but is going to see a potential downtrend. True or true? Happens every time. Happens every time. True or true, everybody? And many, many, many times the beginner trader exits the trade, right? We are seeing high, low, high, low. We are not seeing the blue one anymore. Well, maybe I was wrong on the direction. The MLR says true, right? And click the mouse. As soon as I click the mouse, I exit my position. What happens? The market goes away, right? So, and talking about visuals, right? This is how to trade, everybody. You need, so what is the lesson in the end? The lesson is, if you don't understand how consolidation works, or if you simply don't like, you know, just stay out. Okay, don't trade it. Make sense? But if you do understand, or if you like, or if you want to trade, or, but there is an interesting part, and it's called trade management, right? We enter from an area, but then we need to manage this stuff in here. And as beginner traders, we need to understand it's going to take us some time to properly understand and see and trust what we see, you know. So what's the difference then? The difference is that once or when the beginner trader sees a downtrend and clicks the mouse to exit, a professional trader would buy one more time. This is the difference, everybody, in the skill, you know. Oh, but the market can lose. Sure. There is random distribution between winners and losers. Sometimes we all lose, right? Losers are part of the game. But it's the emotional skill that is different in here. A beginner trader, which is a beginner trader, would see a downturn and would start questioning. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe oh, this is a breakout. Where the professional trader would buy one more time. And it's not just one trade, you know. If you find out 10, not 10, but hundreds of entries, you are going to see a totally different result. No, we are not judging anybody. It's a different skill level. And it's emotional. It's not about intelligence, because both of the guys or the girls are seeing the same charts. But once one would close the trade, the other one would enter one more time. Make sense, everybody? So this is one visual, right? What is another visual? Well, another visual would be the smaller, right? Would be the pivot point. So it's a little bit more riskier, right? Why it's more riskier? Because I'm going to, where is the text? Here. Here is the text, everybody. I'm going to delete. Oh, this is the next one. Okay. So another visual is now I'm going to delete one, delete this one, and we have the smaller visual. So, or this is going to be the trading range, or this is going to be the trading range. Make sense? Riskier. Why is this riskier than the bigger range? Because consolidation must end one day or another. So for the simple fact, everybody, that many times, okay, the market is going to make a lower low, just slightly, a few pips, and if I'm going to trade this small consolidation, the market can easily stop me out also on what I'm thinking is the greater chance of success, which from a bigger scale it is. We are still in an extension, right? Remember, extension, retracement, extension, and in an extension the market will do higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, retracement, lower highs, extension, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So on the bigger scale, talking about extensions, you know, and this consolidation would be somewhere in here, right? I am buying, so I have a greatest chance of success because I'm in an extension. But when I'm micromanaging my trades, 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart, sometimes the 1-hour chart, this what was not that risk. We always have risk, right? But what was less risky before, you know, becomes more risky. Why? Because I'm micromanaging this one. Make sense, everybody? Of me having a visual that this is the pivot point and this is the pivot point and this is the trading range, because it just happened that consolidation appeared in between. Now I have a different visual, and this is the trading range, the smaller one. Moving forward, everybody, moving forward, tricky question, right? Back again, tricky question. Moving forward, once that the market breaks out of the range, is it wise to buy the market? One more time, we can wait for the retest, you know, and enter somewhere in here. Beginner traders, today it's lesson 22, right? It's lesson 25, right? Every extension must end and every retracement must end. So the market, in order to move, it must make extension. Look where we are from the bigger scale. Right? So, and we need to move, if not, we're going to cover everything today. So, and one last before checking the charts, you know, what if consolidation happens up in here? DMW, Freezer, and Zuelius, and everybody else, Miss Green, what about in here? Where would be the greatest chance of success in here, everybody? Buy or sell up in here? So this area is the third different area up in here. Zuelius says, oh, sell. Selling the top? Exactly. Exactly. Because it's a probability game, right? For a lack of a better word. the market can still do this, right? Why is that? Because pivot point, support and resistance from the monthly are areas, are not lines, are not to the pip. So the market can still break up, but nonetheless, you know what is going to do? Come on, trading view, come on. Clicking the mouse and nothing happens. So nonetheless, this is going to happen. So this is the lesson today, everybody. Before going short or long on consolidation, as a beginner trader, you need to understand and especially see where you are. Make sense? Because every level inside the market structure is different. Make sense? So it's not a rule, but it's a trading concept. Trading concept. Before entering or before trading, right? Before trading on any time frame, we must understand where we are, what area slash level. We must understand where we are, at what area, what level in the market structure. Make sense? It's a trading concept. DMW, does it mean always consolidation happens near or around pivot points? Great question, DMW. This is your homework. Do the homework. I'm not sure if. Okay, DMW, this is your homework. Next class, you are going to delight us with the answer. Does it mean always consolidation happens near or around pivot points? Great question, DMW. This is your homework. Starts right now to help you. Okay. Now let's look at the chart, everybody. We are on USD/CHF. Where is the market? We are in USD/CHF, right? I'm not sure I have pivot points on the chart. Not the best pair. So let's go on EURGBP, right? EURGBP, and delete. So I'm going to delete, everybody. Delete. I'm going to delete the most of the lines, everybody, that you are seeing are the pivot points on the EURGBP daily chart. Okay, I'm going to increase that. So red lines, those are the pivot points from the monthly. Pivot point. This one too. Do we have another one? What is this? Not sure. Right? But as you can see, everybody, so this is the daily, right? I don't have any other. And delete. Just give me a second. Delete. Yeah, so if I delete everything, I'm going to delete the pivot point too. So I don't want. Oh, this is another pivot point. Looks like. Okay. And this is the daily chart, right? So what if we let me check, everybody, the monthly, right? Monthly chart, high to low. Do we have a high? Oh yeah, we have another pivot point in here. This is a high. high in here, and is this a low? No, it's not, but this is a high. And one more, right? This is a low in here. Okay. EURGBP monthly chart. We draw the support, resistance, pivot points. Now let's go on the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, right? See? 4-hour chart, everybody. I'm going to help you, okay? Just give me a second. So, just slowly, okay. Sideways, we're looking for sideways channel. Well, this would be one, right? One in here. And would be two sideways in here. This would be another one sideways in here, right? Everybody. And the big picture, this is the 4-hour chart. You know, the big picture, this would be the up pivot point, this would be the down pivot point. So this is the trading range on EURGBP. But we have all these small consolidations, right? And from the theory before, extension, retracement, right? But remember, the market already hit the upper band, so it was in reverse, really. Delete, 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 delete. It was extension, retracement. And now we're in the next extension. Make sense, everybody? This is from the previous lessons. Oh, Passion, this is too difficult to understand. Go back to the streamings. Go back to the recorded classes and start to watch with the beginner module. Lesson number 1, what is market structure? It looks like Ripple chart. It's not, it's EURGBP. You know? Make sense, everybody? So we didn't address the down market wave, right? We didn't address the down market wave, but on the down market wave, it's the same, right? It's exactly the same, just in the opposite direction. So it would be extension, retracement, extension. And the sideways movement, everybody, change color and clone. The sideways movement would happen here, right? And here, right? It's the same, just in the opposite direction. So once the market, beginner traders, you know, we have the right visual, right? Once the market hits, so delete this one, okay? Down extension, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Down retracement, higher highs, higher lows. You know, once we learn and understand this, then in here, talking about this consolidation, you know, the safest bet, talking about probabilities, you know, would be to buy the market. Short it should. Yes, you can, but every consolidation must end. And those price movement, everybody, here, this is the good news for the beginner trader. Those price movements are predictable. Yes, we are going to lose time to time because the market can do anything it wants. But those price movements, everybody, are predictable. So here I would win, right? And next consolidation, here I would win too. Here I would win too, right? Because I'm still in a down retracement. And where is the next one that I would lose? Let me see, everybody. So here, I would lose in here. So this is a loser. Why? Because I don't see a change in the short-term trend yet. You know, beginner traders, professional, true. We don't have the crystal ball, right? I'm seeing the retracement. I'm not seeing the extension anymore. I mean, not yet. So I don't see the extension, you know, and I would still buy in here, right? And I would lose. And on the next one, which is here, where is the next consolidation? Now, maybe I would not lose in here because the market retraced deep in here, right? You know, but as a beginner trader, everybody is still here, you know. What would I do here? I would buy the market most likely. To be a loser. Make sense? Those are that we are calling those are what we call when we train junior traders in companies, investment bank, brokerage house, whatever. You know, those are what are called okay losers. You know, a junior trader would come and stress and, oh, you know, I lost on this one. Calm down. This is an okay loser. You know, how can be okay? Well, did you follow the strategy? Yes, I did. Did you enter at the predetermined level? Yes, I did. Did you put your stop loss and exit and take profit? Yes, I did. Did you manage the trade correctly? Yes, I did. So it's an okay loser. You didn't mess with the trade. You didn't mess with the stop loss. Beginner traders, listen to me. Losers are part of the game. Okay? No, I'm not saying that it's okay to lose, but I'm telling you, there is what it's called random distribution in the market. Know everybody what is random distribution? Random distribution is that a 6-year-old child can look at the same chart a professional trader is looking, and a 6-year-old child can click the mouse and buy, and a professional trader would buy too. And the 6-year-old child would win the trade, and the professional trader too. This is random distribution. The 6-year-old child is not a trader or otherwise, you know. A professional trader would buy the market in here, you know, and a 6-year-old child would buy the market at the same level, would just click a mouse. A 6-year-old child can click the mouse, right? And both of them would lose. Is the 6-year-old child a trader? Of course not. And this is random distribution. So we are all together, right? We are all the same. Our super ace, you know, Citibank unicorn expert advisor, or the super mega Forex Telegram group that gives us signals. Some of the trades are going to be losers. Everybody. Because the what? Oh, but I have Ichimoku and Stochastic and MACD and EMA Cross, and, you know, I have the crystal ball. Well, you still are going to have losers. You know, and one more time, you can accept what we are teaching you. You can reject, like, oh, no, I don't believe you, you know. I'm not going to have a losers. Well, good luck. If you have friends and family that are telling you that they don't have losers, you tell them in the face, you don't make any money, don't you? I mean, do you? True or true, everybody? You have friends and family that are telling you, no, I don't have losers, I don't have losing trades. Tell them into the face, you are not making any money, do you? True or true? I'm telling you, everybody, I'm an old guy, you know, like I have students coming to class. Oh, I made 50% last week. And I'm telling the guy, don't do this anymore. Oh, I didn't. Come on, you know, I'm an old guy. Don't tell me BS stories. You know, it's risk reward related. If you make 50% in a week, how much did you risk? Oh, I risked 1%. I said, get out of the room, you know, and come when you are going to tell the truth. Make sense, everybody? It's pure math, risk reward ratio. You know? Make sense? Okay, everybody, did you learn anything today before we finish? So DMW, you have the homework. Next class, you are going to answer to us, does this mean always consolidation happens near or around pivot points? Okay. Did you learn anything today, everybody? And the next lesson, we're going to address this one, the down market wave, okay? Today it was the up market wave and different areas. Class, we're going to address the down market wave. Okay. Okay, everybody, our time is up. See you back. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. If not, it's going to be on Tuesday. Okay. Until our next class, stay strong and trade with passion. This is Fxpassion signing off.